Who is it? Go away.
Go, okay.
What are you selling today?
Naughty. I was gonna say apparently naughty devices.
Please come in. We like naughty stuff.
When you guys moved, how long before you started weathering this place? Like immediately? Did you have this in mind?
This was done in 2019 when I just got fed up of it was like white and like really, it just looked really plain.
Right.
It looked like a brand store. I wanted it more rustic. So. So this used to be a garage. You probably can't see the lines on the floor. There used to be like parking lines over here, and there's like no wall over here. And so the lease for this garage went up, and I told the owners I'd like to take it and just convert it into like extra space. And there was like time where there's like 3D printers in here. My office was in here at one point. And it was like a meeting room at one point. But now it's pretty much like storing some apparel items and some stock and slides. So one slides here. And the other guy is like usually over here sometimes. But this room has always been like this like white looking feel, and it wasn't supposed to be like customer facing, so we didn't bother just weathering this side.
It looks like a clean room.
Yeah. So in the future, I mean, Jay's interested in having like a coffee business. So
oh yeah?
This may end up turning into like a cafe, I'm not too sure yet. So my concern is the smell.
It's a feature.
Especially with the new coffee
scent?
Yes.
Sorry, yes. So coffee's actually new coffee. Tea will smell like Earl Grey.
Right.
Cocoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
green smell like.
So the
Cinnamon can smell like cinnamon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you know what though? People are gonna get angry because they won't be able to smell the vinyl anymore.
Oh yeah, the VOCs.
Yes.
The new wig color is great too.
Yeah, so it goes well with, I guess, this cybernetic era which we're entering. I'll show you some more stuff upstairs actually.
It's like a frosty or electric blue.
That's what you have on green out there, isn't that your witch girl is wearing that wig? It looks really good on green.
Yeah. Grey may be phased out, but the thing about introducing this wig is it has to have like eyebrow colors which complement this wig. So upstairs we have Looking for Trouble. When you put this wig on her by default, it looks a bit weird. So we've got like a special version of her. We call her Legion Colors, and she's got like the Legion color palette, and it's kind of like a more bluish tone, which matches this wig like really well. So we'll probably like do a run of I don't know what we'll call it. We'll call it Legion Colors or Blue Metal Colors. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
She's really cute.
Yeah. To make this, we made the molds just as a proof of concept to basically check the size. So I think the jeans still look okay. I mean, the buttons are a little bit big, but I think when you get smaller, which we tried, everything starts to like break down. I made this like a quantum physics law or something. But yeah, things just start to look weird when they go smaller than this. We want to be able to take a picture and not know whether it's like a regular smart doll or like a pocket doll over here. So
and what should be fully articulated? Is that the
so that's the plan. So these are just like mannequins, and it's just to like check the size. And
so the leg doesn't move at all?
No, it's just just a stand like this.
It's such a fun size.
But I think the face looks still quite decent. Thank you. And the wig looks some fine as well, I think. So
what's the size of the wig?
Not too sure. It's it doesn't like follow any particular standards.
Okay.
So it is what it is. So we are preparing kits of these to give out to the creators who came along. Well, the problem is because this mold is like so long, When you pull it out the mold, it like stretches a lot.
Okay.
So this is probably a bit more longer than
in proportion
Yeah,
than
proportion,
those.
yeah.
Okay.
and
Because I know that you've talked in the past about how originally the Wigs were going to be more standard size, but the molds just made them
like
longer.
this. Yeah, I mean that definitely got like stretched as well.
Yep.
And so we've got
It's
like
nice to see elbows though.
yeah. If you compare the Plus girls, then the size of their forearms are like much more shorter, and that's much more closer to the 3D data. But for the Cortex, what we did is we had to like stretch the data ever so slightly so that it matches the vinyl, because they have to share the same clothes. And because it is the original data, you get like slightly more definition over here as well. There's shoes up over here. It's a clean room. And then next you'll go through this air tunnel and like take off. You have to like go through like this. Like,
Decontamination.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we've been here for like 10 years now, and it's like evolved like a lot like over the years. So we used to have like lunch and dinner actually, and then we were able to like get the 5th floor, and so you can like segregate the smells and the commotion and so on. So, but yeah, we do like lots of like prototyping over here, and then they go off to our factories in Kyushu and so on and so on. And then they would like do the final like production. So over here, I've got these baggy, flary bottoms over here.
Nice.
So we're kind of like going back to the 70s over there. So we like these ones over here. So these have to like go for like a stone wash to like get them looking like jeans. But before they go off, they look really bad actually. As in, yeah, it looks horrible. But yeah, after stone wash, I think they look quite decent. But then we need to like go and like look for like threads, like loose threads and so on and so on. So yeah, they'll have to like go through all of these things over here to like basically cut them off. Then sometimes, because you're working with like pumice stones to like give it a wash, they'll like make holes in like weird places. So if there's like a hole over here, then you can't really do anything with it. They'll like go in like chaos. But if there's a hole over here, like a hole over here, that'll go through as a product. But yeah, there's still a lot to do once they come back in actually.
There's the boy over there.
There is. It's also known as Zane. Zane?
Yeah.
Zane, also known as a grey version of Zane over here.
We're working on fembots.
Yes. So for fembots, yeah, we just like want to make sure that we don't have holes in like weird places. So, like for example, like we're avoiding like holes like right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Pattern placement.
That's right.
Very
Yeah.
important.
So even though they do have like machine guns, yeah, we just want to have it like looking a bit more, looking a little bit slightly less naughty. We just need more cosplays that accentuate the pair body. And there hasn't been like that many out there, so but yeah, it's kind of stuff going to look on that message. Need to do a stop motion video. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that'll be in time for London. I think folks over there would like it. Some of the girls we took to the big area, just standing by for London over here.
No, I love Jinx.
Those boots are so good. I love
When are you making the boots, Danny?
Yeah, not for sure. It's 100 yen shop yesterday, just like this. It's kind of cool.
Oh, is this what you were telling us about downstairs?
Yes, so this is the Legion colours for Trouble, so that it matches this wig basically. Yeah. And this is a new wig.
I love her in those colors. That's great.
So this wig is actually designed for the guys, and but we are like making like some more guy wigs right now. And just one more cosplay for the spooky season. So I need to like take pictures like I guess like tomorrow or day after.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Wow.
Gee, what did you 3D print the pack?
Yeah, we've done like lots of flight suits. Like in pop culture, there's like lots of flight suits, I guess. So yeah, I guess it seems like quite good at like flight suits right now. So,
Yeah.
it's in US billion, let's call it. Ghost Shop.
Yep.
And it's got some green hairs. Normally. Oh, yeah.
She looks great.
Yeah, green's really nice. I think green will like have a long run. I think. Illusion looks great, like more colors. There. Yep. So the guys are coming along, and yeah, so they're making like some grey, and I haven't got a cinnamon ones in yet. So, but yeah, it's going to be the macho body at first. So the arms shouldn't fly out anymore because the new evolve frame kind of like keeps them in.
Good.
And I think there's like some ladies interested at, well, excited at the possibility of having option parts for the guys.
The naughty bits.
I said, I don't think that you should do that because...
No, that's alright. So we were thinking of like making... Actually, no. Nothing.
Alright, we'll be right back.
So this is where we store vinyls. We've got like frames over here, vinyl, we store them in boxes, like so. And these days you have to be like extra careful because of like the coffee and cocoa, because they do kind of like look similar when you're like not concentrating.
Especially when they're inside those bins.
Yeah, you just can't tell. I mean, after a while you kind of like get used to it, but yeah. So we cut them, and these IKEA boxes, I think there was once whereby we bought like all of these boxes from IKEA. They just didn't have any stock online left over. And so yeah, IKEA back in the days, they didn't have like online presence, so you had to like go there physically and like buy, just like ship loads back. But yeah, now they've got their online presence sorted out now, and it's much better experience. We've got these guys over here, where we store their heads. We're trying to keep them dark so that they can have like a sleep. Well, it's actually to reduce the amount of like light that gets inside, because they get agitated. It's like too bright. And brain banks. Brain banks enable us to like fly just a little bit more faster. So yeah, we're actually going to make these into like little brain shapes, but it's still more fun to do. This is where this enables us to like just
mount it to my head.
eye them like
Very quickly. So you do that all in a separate process.
Yeah, and these are like some who they're not ready to go yet. So this is Earth Cocoa, Country Tea. I don't know why she's over here. So, sorry, Kate Tea. Kate. So yeah, so some of them have like different names before they get released, so that we know what to like call them. Korea. Korea is a new anime girl. I've got her eye. She looks kind of cute. Let me grab her from my neck.
Oh, very cute.
Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah.
This is codenamed Kreia.
Korea, yeah. It's kind of cute. The new eyes as well. Alright, we take you upstairs.
Wait, there's more?
Oh, you see the plan? You see the plan?
Here, that's it. Before we get, do you want to take that back with you?
How? Yes, but
Yes.
how?
They don't roll.
Does it
It's usually
roll?
on a board. It's kind of like hard plastic, so I don't know how much it will like roll up, but yeah, we just like don't.
We'll make it work.
We have such an on-again, off-again relationship with shoes.
Yeah, in Japan that'll be a thing.
It's good though. Much cleaner. Oh, he's so cute.
Hey, I'm
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry, but this is all I came for.
So you wondered where the cantina music was, right?
Yes.
Good. This looks so good. The plan was Mandalorian, so we weathered this over here. So it's supposed to be like the second version of the Dancing Stormtrooper, but it's always been like too hot to wear this. So, but yeah, maybe sometime soon. before it gets warm again. This is where we do like some force gauge testing. So yeah, we managed to get new force gauges. So this goes up to like 1,000 newtons. And the new Cortex, it depends on the part, can withstand up until, I think it's like 93 or 97 kilograms of force on the gravity. Yeah, so quite happy about
It's like
that.
those sit test things they have at IKEA.
Yeah. So sometimes we have to test them to see how much they can withstand before the geometric shape gives way. Sometimes you have to test how much pressure it takes, or how much force it takes to like move an arm, for example. So we don't want it to be like too loose. So we want to make sure that it's of like a certain amount. And for screws, we use Torx screwdrivers. They're all downstairs right now. So that makes sure that they're like all consistent throughout the body.
And they just stop tightening at a certain point.
Yeah, just don't turn anymore. Yeah.
The break room.
So stop it like that. Yeah. But yeah. So the interesting thing about like vinyl is that so for my Instagram account, I've got lots of different type of like, folks like following this. If you're not into dolls, you may see this and think, oh, Danny's gone into like that business.
Right.
Yeah, and like lots of doll parts, they look like that. So yeah, especially the top of the shins. Oh, and I guess the arms as well. Yeah. So we always like very careful about like when taking pictures of this.
These are doll parts.
Yeah.
I don't know if it clears it up.
No, it doesn't clear it up at all. Especially considering the conversation I didn't record.
Spots here. These are the Elegoo printers over here. So these are the filament ones. So like 10 years ago, we used filament for everything, like including the masters. But these days, it's more for like rough stuff or like big stuff, or like just checking the size of something. So yeah, we'll use the Elegoo ones, the filament ones over here. And for like the masters, we would use the resin printers over here. So lately we've gone for these ones, which is what was Is it the Mars or something? But yeah, these are like much easier to use than before. So they're kind of like reasonably priced as well.
I mean, it's not the Saturn 4 Ultra, is it? No, it is, isn't it?
So interesting thing about Elegoo, they actually started selling Arduino boards for like STEM education. I only discovered that afterwards, after I started like dabbling around with Arduino. So over here there'll be like lots of like mask fixing.
What did you do to that poor boy?
On the top.
No, this one.
Yeah, here's my naughty. So this is we made like two new versions of a guy. One is like a super macho, and one is like a toned down version. And so this is like the toned down version. Let's have a look.
Toned down. This toned down.
Toned down.
This would be the John version.
Completely accurate.
Totally 100% accurate.
Oh, there you go.
This is
So
my toned down
that-
version.
That is.
When it's this way,
Right.
yeah. Maybe you can put mosaic on it.
So wait, so that's just a really long flash on the top.
So so that's the toned down version over there, and that was the previous version. So yeah.
Don't move it around so quickly. I've got to put a sensor on it.
But yeah,
Kind of motion track that
we're
thing.
going with the current guy's body right now. So it's like this.
More naughty toys.
So just on, they came out with a new joint, and I don't think they've announced it yet. But it basically enables you to like do this, and up until now you haven't been able to do that. You have to take things apart with like a tool. So this basically enables us to use this for the Smart Doll Plus, for especially Smart Doll Plus. It has to be designed so that you can remove the arms and legs, so that they can be transported basically,
Right.
or you can change your clothes. So this is what we're going to use.
So no plus evolve frame. Just gonna stick what you've done.
No, yeah. I mean, there will be probably like specialized parts maybe for the knees and so on. But we do kind of like want to reuse what's available out there. And I think this is, it's turning out to be like quite strong. They've got like two parts. They've got this like much thicker version over here, which will probably be good enough for the spine. And then we'd probably use these ones for the arms. But yeah, we've been like experimenting with different types of like rods and something that would be good enough for the plus size girls in here. So I've actually got like quite a few of them here. So we've got like a sort of Valiant over here. What was it? And we got
T40.
Oh, future.
what's two?
There's future.
This is
Best Bay.
yeah, very cute.
She looks great.
Oh. And there's another it's Valiant over
Another
here.
Valiant.
And little blanket. So these are going to go out in Chaos soon because we want to refresh. So these have been here since 2022, and we need to like refresh everything. Now this is where your sensor, the motion sensors come out.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are.
I didn't even realize you made those for the Plus.
Yes, we did. So
He makes all the naughty bits.
yes, that's a naughty, isn't it?
No,
It is
it's just real life.
It tastes like normal.
So you draw the line at the
Just real
the
life.
lower
Yeah,
regions?
yes.
Okay. Just
So we
checking.
did make these for even the pocket dolls as well, actually.
Cute.
So yeah, they're kind of cute.
You can say about that. They're cute.
Yeah.
I like the new push-up.
This
set,
is
by the way.
the
Yes.
that's the
Yeah.
master,
I
basically.
love that.
So deformed over time. It's interesting.
For the pocket doll.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know they did that. But yeah. So this is like mostly stuff that's like in development or like things just that got put on hold.
I think I saw
We
it.
are kind of like in the middle of working with Bandai Namco on like new versions of Mika and what's the other guy? Mika and Shiki. Just like new, like I guess like smart doll versions.
Okay.
So a reinterpretation of the face?
It's gonna be the same face, so that they're the same character, but the different set of like apparel.
Gotcha.
So like different type of like fashion.
So just new full sets, basically.
Yeah. Like seeing brands, especially like the North Face, right? So you buy North Face. Is anyone wearing the North Face today?
No.
No.
I'm not. I do have North Face backpack with me.
Okay. When you have like North Face
yeah,
backpack.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's got, especially the backpack.
Do I have to
it's
turn
got-
this off again?
No, it's okay. It's got like the North Face like all over it, and it's like, I've already paid for this product. Why do I need to continue advertising for you? And it's like so cheesy, and no, it just makes me want to do something about it. But I can't do anything about them, but I can do something about my product. So we're kind of like slowly debranding, basically, just like removing logos, like removing anything that can identify it as a smart doll, basically. So we're removing the name from the
So it'll just be plain elastic.
it's actually going to be in Japanese, which people can't read. Well, which most people can't read. And it hasn't got the word smart doll on it. It says, what does it say? I think it's Mirai Cybernetics Smart Doll Kabushiki Gaisha.
Okay.
So we actually made a company called Smart Doll in Japan. So the main company is Mirai KK, which is Mirai Limited. So we actually made Smart Doll Limited as well. So that's another entity that we operate over here. So that is, in Japanese, that would be Smart Doll Kabushiki Gaisha. So it's kind of like a play on the cyberpunk, the corpo. So these are like all like corporate produced like cybernetic dolls type of thing. So yeah, so it says that in really cool like Japanese font. It looks
Which kind of will go well with the cyber aesthetic and
yeah. So it looks kind of
very Blade Runner.
Yeah. So slowly we may start moving the tag like slowly behind, just like cyber camisole where the tag is like moved behind of here a little bit. So
You
just like
start
slow-
doing the press on the inside like we do on human clothes.
maybe yeah. So
What's the red light? What is this?
oh yeah, we used to like take this off all the time, and we used to get in trouble. So basically, we used to have like a big shelf over here, and so they would the fire department would have to like come in and check that it works basically, and we keep hiding this because it gets in our way of our cabinet, which we can't push against the wall because this got in the way all the time. So we kept removing this and like hiding it, and one day when they came in, we forgot where we put this. So we have to like buy another one from them to like put it back. But now, yeah, we've got like this stuff, and well, that's interesting. But yeah, that's what it's for. It's for
Fire alarm. Yeah.
fine. So this is the prototype stuff which has never seen a day of line. So we've got like this is the old robots. This is like failed molds. You can see that it just like starts peeling off. Also different shoes that didn't make the cut. We tried to like make vinyl, like a vinyl base, so that all you can do is just add some fabric on it, and then you can like basically design your own shoes basically.
Wow.
So I mean that'll happen sometime, but yeah, I'm not sure when.
How long ago did you start that?
No, these have been here for like it's like 10 years worth of like some stuff. This is like some things. This is like a pocket door, like an articulated pocket door. It does have the evolve frame inside. So
A skateboard?
Yes.
skateboard. These different types of like molds. This was like a. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
It's Blade Runner. Took it there. Wash. Yeah. So we wanted to give our smart doors even more balance. So we made like a flat foot, but it looked a bit too flat. So we made these. So that goes on your belt over here, and then there's this like special attachment that goes where the smart door socket goes. So basically, you can attach your smart door to your belt.
That would be handy when you were yes.
The reason why I made that is because I went like hiking one day and like I dropped Mirai down like a crevice basically.
Oh no.
No, because I had to use both hands. And but she was okay. I managed to like pick her up. But yeah, so I started prototyping, and then it looked a bit odd. So
It's like the old clamshell cell phone holsters.
the robots over there. Some weapons, bow and arrows.
Oh. Yeah, cool.
Some more boots. We want to if I give them like these like 60s like microphones, but never got around to making them. Oh yeah, we tried to like make a walking stick whereby it's foldable like so, but we couldn't paint them so that the paint didn't chip. Yeah, this would have been ideal. So it's much more like portable. Yeah, we just like didn't get around to like completing the project.
Did you think about powder coating or no?
We tried like different types of methods that were available to us at the time, but yeah, probably get around to like something. And that's it for now. All right.